Good morning again from yammyb TV. Sending loads of love to you as usual and hoping your day is going the best or going to go the best it possibly can. Now, before I go and travel to go and get my Sunday dinner and prepare for those that know and those that don't, I will be going live at 7 o'clock tonight, around about that time. The topic will be the difference between hitmen that commit those crimes on the outside to the ones that commit them behind those prison walls, especially in the category A's. I'll be talking Victor Castigator. I'll be talking a man from Manchester, a man from the Northeast, and a man from Liverpool, plus that old comedian from London. Differences in pay on the outside that I believe that a lot of men that are hired hitmen on the outside must get some kind of thrills out of doing it. There are cases of desperation on one's outside in recent times, but the real professional ones that did it for a living, for bigger pay than the men that do them behind the door, or men behind the door, if you get what I mean. So behind the door, we'll be discussing the levels of brutality. I will do one, trying to do as less damage as possible for the short pay of drugs or money that's on offer. Another man will take the same pay and do it on a much, much serious level, and maybe day two get kicks out of doing the job brutally as they can. We know that in the early days, I've done some dreadful things in there. We knew that I tried to skate around a bit in later life, just to swerve this and swerve that without trying to do too much damage. But I'm afraid sometimes that in that life in the jungle, you might have to. And you might have to reap what you sow as well, by way of comebacks. The trauma that it leaves certain men doing acts of violence in a lot of different prisons with the payment they get, always worried about who's going to get them also after, because you accumulate a lot of things over a period of time, and some suffer mental health, some have taken their own life, some just suffer paranoia permanently because they never know where it's going to come from, and maybe the men they did it to are now going to put the hit out on you, because news travels fast in there. So we'll be also discussing the role addiction plays in the inside for the hitmen, supposed hitmen, if you get what I mean. And today's probably these days out there as well on the streets, which they never used to do. They are getting kids and probably addicts as well now to do their dirty work as well. So the game's kind of changing as time goes on, I'm afraid, and, for wherever it's worth, we would never have asked any kids to do anything for us. That's the old morals, of course. They don't really count much for today, if we're being perfectly honest. But I will be going live tonight, and it will be another big, exciting live. Sending loads of love to you. Have a blessed day.